OpenClaw 2026-4.5, automate anything. You're wasting hours every single week on stuff a machine could do. Emails, scheduling, research, generating content, running code. All of it sitting on your plate while you're already overwhelmed. And the worst part? A tool that could handle most of it already exists. You just haven't seen what version 2026 4.5 of OpenClaw can do yet. The changes right now. Hey, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, and this channel is all about helping you actually learn and use AI tools, not just talk about them. So let's get into it. OpenClaw is an open source personal AI assistant that runs directly on your machine, Mac, Windows, or Linux. And you control it from whatever chat app you're already using, WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord, Slack, Signal, or iMessage. You send it a message, gets things done. It can read and write files, run shell commands, browse the web, manage your calendar, clear your inbox. And with the right skills and plugins installed, it can do almost anything you can do on a computer, except it works around the clock and doesn't need a break. The big thing that makes OpenClaw different from a lot of AI tools is that your data stays on your machine. It's not locked in some company's cloud. Your context, your memory, your workflows, all yours. And it's open source, which means a whole community of people are constantly building on it and making it better. Now version 2026.4.5 just dropped on April 6th, 2026, and this release is a massive one. So let me walk you through what's actually new and why it matters for your workflows. Let's start with the two biggest additions in this update. First, video generation. OpenClaw now has a built-in video generate tool. That means your AI agent can create videos through configured providers and deliver the output directly inside your chat. Right now it supports xAI's GROC video model, Alibaba's One model, and Runway. So you're not just generating text anymore. You're generating media from a chat message. Second, music generation. There's now a built-in music generate tool as well. It comes with Google's Luria provider and Minimax baked in. And it even supports ComfyUI workflows for people who want to go deeper with local or cloud-based audio generation. The tool handles async task tracking too, so it queues the job and delivers the finished audio when it's ready. And speaking of ComfyUI, this release adds a full bundled ComfyUI plugin. If you're not familiar with it, ComfyUI is a popular tool for running image, video, and audio generation workflows locally. OpenClaw can now connect to it directly, run your custom workflows, and get the results back in your chat. This is a big deal for anyone who wants full local control over their media generation. Now let's talk about AI providers because this update adds a lot. Qwen, Fireworks AI, and StepFun are now bundled providers. Minimax TTS is added for text-to-speech. Ollama Web Search and Minimax Search are now integrated for search workflows. It's a significant expansion of what you can route through OpenClaw without manual configuration. Amazon Bedrock also got a major upgrade in this version. OpenClaw now includes Mantle support and automatic inference profile discovery for Bedrock. What that means in plain English is that Claude, GPT OSS, Qwen, Kimi, GLM, and similar models hosted on Bedrock are now much easier to set up and route through. Less manual config, more things just working. There's also forward compatibility for OpenAI's latest models. GPT-5 and Codex are now supported, including a bundled GPT 5.4 mini route. If you're using OpenAI models through OpenClaw, this update keeps you current. Now here's something that flew a little under the radar, but I think is a really smart addition. Multilingual support for the Control UI. Version 2026.4.5 now supports simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Brazilian Portuguese, German, Spanish, Japanese, Korean, French, Turkish, Indonesian, Polish, and Ukrainian. This is a tool being used globally, and this update reflects that. The interface now speaks more of the world's languages. Let me pause here for a second because when I first started digging into tools like OpenClaw, I found myself genuinely overwhelmed by all the moving pieces. Where do you start? Which workflows actually save time? Which ones are just cool demos that don't hold up in practice? That's exactly why I created AI Profit Boardroom. It's a community of over 2,000 members, all focused on learning AI tools together and sharing what actually works. Real use cases, real implementations, not theory. If you're serious about getting value out of tools like OpenClaw, check it out. Link is in the description. Okay, back to the update, because there's a lot more. One of the most interesting things in this release is the overhaul of OpenClaw's memory system. OpenClaw has a feature called Dreaming, which is basically a background process that helps your AI retain and consolidate what it learns about you over time. Version 2026.4.5 massively upgrades this. Dreaming now runs in 3 cooperative phases, light, deep, and REM. Each phase has its own independent schedule. REM is specifically where the system surfaces what it calls lasting truths, the most important things to remember long term. Deep dreaming handles promoting memories into your permanent memory file. And the whole system now runs reliably in the background without you needing to set it up manually. There's now a Dreams UI where you can see this happening. There's a Dream Diary. There are configurable aging controls so you can tune how quickly old memories fade. and there's a dreaming command to interact with it directly. There are also big improvements to prompt caching in this release. This is more of a technical improvement, but the practical effect is that OpenClaw reuses cached conversations more reliably. That means faster responses and more efficient use of your API tokens when you're running longer sessions or background agents. Team added diagnostics you can access through OpenClaw status, verbose, so you can actually see what's happening with your cache. Now let's talk about security, because this release has a serious focus there. Several important fixes landed in 2026 4.5. Plugin tool allow lists are now properly enforced. The before tool call hooks now fail safely if there's a crash instead of proceeding. Browser SSRF redirect bypasses are blocked earlier. Device pairing now requires non-admin sessions to only manage their own device. Gateway plugin routes are properly scoped. There are also new security fixes around Android Canvas, Synology Chat, and Telegram's local bot API handling. For people using OpenClaw with messaging platforms, this update also fixes a bunch of platform-specific issues. Telegram got fixes for model picking, voice note transcription, command menus, and reasoning preview behavior. Discord got improvements to media handling, reply threading, proxy routing, and image generation. Slack DM replies are now correctly routed. WhatsApp got reconnect loop fixes. Matrix got improvements to encrypted storage and DM session handling. S-Teams got fixes for inline image downloads and deprecated SDK components. A lot of these were real bugs affecting real workflows, and they're now resolved. There's also a new feature for execution approvals. If you're running OpenClaw on iOS, you can now get push notifications when your agent needs approval to run a command. You approve or deny it right from your phone. Matrix users also get native exec approval prompts now. This is a really practical addition because it means your agent can be running in the background, hit a decision point that requires human sign-off, notify you, and then continue, all without you sitting at your desk. For plugin developers and power users, the Claw Hub Marketplace is now directly integrated into the skills panel in the Control UI. You can search for skills, see details, and install them without leaving the interface. That's a nice quality of life improvement for people who are regularly extending OpenClaw's capabilities. And finally, there's now experimental structured progress updates. For long-running agent tasks, OpenClaw can now emit step-by-step progress, so compatible UIs can show you exactly what the agent is doing at each stage. Less of a black box, more visibility into what's happening. This is one of the bigger OpenClaw releases in a while. Media generation, a completely rebuilt memory system, a wider range of AI providers, tighter security, and a whole stack of platform fixes, all in one update. If you want to get started, you can install it with a single command from OpenClaw.ai. It's free and open source. The GitHub repo has nearly 350,000 stars at the time of this video, which tells you this is not a small project. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working? What's not? Which tools are worth your time? Which ones to skip? No hype. Just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in the description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links are in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI. That's OpenClaw 2026 145. See you in the next one.